Hey everybody, Mark from GamebustersUK. Mortal Kombat Mondays, episode 3. So I've got some online matches for you. Number 1. Yeah, this guy was an interesting player, to say the least. My initial impressions were it was someone that has only just got the game, or just never really played Mortal Kombat before. But to their credit, they stuck it out for the whole match. And yeah, I would have liked to have played a more skillful opponent, but I mean, I just literally went online with the intent of recording what happened there and then. So
police brutality coming up. Thunder take you.
Round 1. Fight.
so as you're going to see here, basically his game plan consisted of jumping around a whole lot and trying to grab me, do grabs, which isn't a fantastic strategy, to be honest. And to be honest, I should have been punished very dearly in this game. A more skilled opponent would have destroyed me because I was all over the place. None of my combos were coming off. My button presses were very slow for some reason. What happens when I tend to go online in a fighting game? I tend to get all jittery. Yes, I tend to get a little bit jittery, and I tend to be a bit hesitant when it comes to the button presses, and sometimes I make a lot of mistakes. I don't know what it is. It's about playing online. It's about knowing that you're against somebody who is online at the same time as you, desperately looking for the win as well, and it's the nature of competitive playing, I suppose. I get really nervous when I play online in a fighting game. I don't want to make myself look bad. I want to do good, and a combination of all that, sometimes it just makes me not pull off what I want to be doing. But like I said, I was extremely lucky. This guy really did not. Really didn't really know what he was doing. As you saw right there, a lot of jumping around, and broke out of most of the grabs that he tried on me. Once I realised, well, not that one, but once I realised that grabs were basically the only means he had of attacking me, which was quite bizarre, really, because could have at least tried something different. And as you can see there, all those hits were unintentional. I was trying to pull off a combo of Sector, and I forgot what the button presses were. But I remembered that one, pretty much the staple, and managed to hit him for 25% damage, which is actually very damaging. I mean, it only takes four more hits with that to finish him off. I don't know quite why it did more damage than that, and again, a very poor X-ray there. But like I say, this guy was just an anomaly, because he was jumping all over the place. He gets me with that grab, so I'll give him 2 points for that if I was a judge. But his game on the whole was just bizarre. I mean, a lot of people would be thanking their lucky stars that they came across an opponent like this, but I like to be given a run for my money. And I don't mind losing, but like I say, when I play online, I just get all jittery, nervous. Heart rate goes up by about 10 beats per minute, yeah, that's just how I get. But this guy was just, I suppose I should be lucky that I happened to be recording when I came across this guy, because usually I come across people that just destroy me.
Striker wins. Fatality.
So I'm wondering, so I won that battle, but that's not all I got for you. I've got another battle coming up for you, and this opponent was definitely the opposite extreme from this guy. Well, he wasn't too opposite, but this guy definitely gave me a proper match. So I was just by myself, using my tag team, my favourite two characters, Striker and Sector. And it was this guy, this Saw Bao, 1488, and he had a Gist with him. What this means is he had a local player with him as well, so he was playing 2-player on his own console, and brought his friend online with him. But obviously, you can't have two people. So he and another player who was in the same room as him or whatever, playing locally via another controller. So, and I have to say, this guy's smoke was pretty good. I mean, he was hitting me for a lot of damage, as you can see here. He was definitely a pretty adept smoke player. And once again, a lot of my button presses with Striker, at least, were not really coming off for me. I was very slow. I was very sluggish, as you can see here. And I got a little bit of a respite with this X-ray. Hit him with that, sort of took his momentum off him a little bit. But by then, I was well aware that I was going to lose with Striker. Yeah, basically continuing his beatdown of me with smoke. He's a very good smoke player, actually. I do not like smoke. I don't like playing smoke players. But this guy seemed to know, a bit more than spamming. So he was pulling off some decent hits on me. His friend was playing as Katana. To be honest, should have avoided that X-ray move, but I was just all over the place. So I lose this first round, but then I got my composure back. I knew that I was fighting against a decent opponent here, so I had to step my game up. And this is going to be the remainder of the game. You see, the Katana player wasn't too bad, but sort of started doing the same stuff over and over again, whereas the smoke player was, as you can see there, mixing it up a lot, using the anti-air. Again, I had to do an X-ray on him just to sort of keep him in check, really, because he was dishing out quite a lot of damage. I just needed the breather. I really need to learn more combos with Sector Ionin 02, which is the teleport, hit, and the teleport and then the flamethrower, and the other one I know is the one where it's basically punch, flamethrower, and yeah, basically that one. So by this stage, I was thinking, I'm out of this game. I was thinking I was out of this game, and then, as you can see, I took out the smoke player, and then I realized that the Katana player was just gonna throw fans at me. Well, this works to my advantage because I'm pretty good at range. I will fling grenades like there's no tomorrow, without being a spammer, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it's basically keeping your cool when you're in these sorts of situations, not getting too flustered, because it's just a game. And even the people that play the game, they have their own weaknesses and whatnot, and you just gotta find them. So by this stage, I was definitely thinking that the Katana player was just throwing fans at me. I could see that the Katana player was definitely the weak link in this team. So I was thinking to myself, if I can beat the Katana player, then I'll have 2 characters left to face the smoke player. But obviously they switched out and were trying to stop me. I think the smoke player must have realised that his teammate was letting him down a little bit. Once again, for the 3rd time in the game, I had to use the X-ray to sort of take him down a notch. And this was actually quite amazing. Pulled off quite a feat here with Sector. Like I say, I'm not confident with any other character apart from Striker. So I'm getting there with Sector. Pretty much learnt his staples and whatnot. Tried to pull off something there, tried to bounce him off and then hit him with the flamethrower. Didn't quite work. And then it was just easy pickings. And then just to add insult to injury, I decided to go with the stage fatality. Just to assert my authority. Assert my authority. So this has been more Kombat Mondays, episode 3. I've been Mark from GamebustersUK. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. And hope to see you next week with some more online matches. Thanks for watching.
Ha ha ha!